Hey guys, John from Phone Arena here. We just got in an HTC EVO 3D review unit. We're kind of excited about this one here because this is actually the first handset coming out this summer that's going to have a lot of stuff with it, and it's following after the EVO 4G from last year, and of course it has that novel feature of 3D pretty much everywhere you look at it. So let's do a quick unboxing and show you the stuff, and of course to start the show, the handset itself. In terms of the packaging, pretty much there's no pictures of it. You have the EVO 3D name right there. The distinguishable Android capacitor buttons on there as well. Nothing on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, just some more brandings. In the back, you only get the contents of what's inside, but no specs or anything like that. So let's open it up here, get started. So there's the EVO 3D. Quite similar to the EVO 4G from last year. Pretty much the same design styles, mostly. You can tell with the capacitor buttons, quite recognizable. And it's not as hefty as the EVO 4G, which is the nice thing here. And of course you lose the kickstand as well. So let's open up, get the battery inside. So you have your documentation, also warranty information in here. Micro USB cable, nothing fancy about it. And the wall charger itself, which you use it to charge the handset, and the battery itself. So very slim in terms of accessories offering, nothing out of the ordinary, just your usual set. So let's pop this guy in here. So opening it up, you gotta go underneath. There's a notch right here. Just lift that, and it just comes apart like so. Kind of flimsy, you can tell. It's plastic. Has this rigid pattern to it. Gives it a good feel in the hand. So it also has that soft touch coating on it. And you just pop it in. This is actually, if you look closely, it should be a 1730 milliamp hour battery, so a little bit better improvement versus the 1500 from last year. So you pop it in. You can tell too that you need to remove the battery to gain access to the micro SD card slot, so it's not hot swappable. Close it up, snap everything to place, and let's power this thing on. And while we wait for that to boot up, we'll just go talk about a little bit about the specs, because that's the other impressive thing about the EVO 3D here. So on the left-hand side, you have the micro USB port for data and also charging. You have the capacitive touch buttons, as we mentioned, quite recognizable from the EVO 4G. On the right-hand side, you have the separated volume rocker, pretty good feel to them. You have the toggle there for 3D or 2D mode. You have the dedicated shutter key, 2-level press. On the top, you have dedicated power button, which is feels a lot better than last year just because it was more at an angle. And it was smaller too, and this has a good feel to it. 3.5mm headset jack, and there's also a pinhole there, which is probably for noise cancellation, the microphone. And of course in the back, you have dual 5-megapixel autofocus camera, which allows you to shoot content, videos and photos in 3D, 1080p for standard videos, and 720p for 3D. Dual LED flash right there as well. As we mentioned already, it has you don't have the kickstand anymore with this model, but some people might miss that. But then again, you have the ability to shoot 3D content. So as far as the handset's concerned, let's unlock it here. You have a 4.3-inch display, same size as the EVO 4G, but it's actually a Super LCD panel. QHD resolution, so better improvement in that area. It's 540 by 960 pixels, so a good amount of clarity to it. Nice contrast, good color production. Again, just a better quality screen than last year. It's actually powered by a 1.2 GHz dual-core Snapdragon processor, 1 GB of RAM. So you can tell just navigating across the home screen here with the new version of Sense. It's fairly responsive and has all these glitzy-looking effects. It has an Adreno 220 graphics processor inside, so you can expect this one to run like a workhorse. And the other unique thing about it is, of course, being able to it has a 3D display, similar to what you see on the Nintendo 3DS. It doesn't require any 3D glasses or anything like that. It's a glasses-free parallax barrier overlay, so you have the 3D viewing available to you. So we're very excited about this one here, just because of the fact that it is following after the EVO 4G. 4G device, of course, so WiMAX support built in, so you'll have fast data speeds, and you have all the features you expect out of any high-end phone, and even more. And just, it's the first device here coming out in the US that has the ability to shoot 3D content and also 3D display on board as well. So in the meantime, we'll be testing it out over the course of the next few days, get a feel for the handset. And in the meantime, if you want to learn more about the HTC EVO 3D, you can check it out at our website, phonearena.com.